stick up, I need the bag, so the money, stick up, with the mask or the money. I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler. When I independent money, where you at? Oh, it's such a great choreography. I can do this all day. All day. Oh shit. Who made this choreography? You should get, or she should get a Nobel Prize. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Hi, y'all. Sorry for the crazy intro. I wanted to do something very, signature about this Beyonce Renaissance tour. It was everywhere. This like diva dancing short clips. It was everywhere, and then it was really enjoyable because she would have different costumes every time and different makeups and the background dancers as well. It was fantastic. I don't know how they did that. I don't think they came to Asian countries, but they were all over the Europe and they were all over the States. They had to carry all of these like equipment for the concert, but also all this different concepts of like makeup and hair and everything. It's just so crazy. The scale is, it's mind-blowing. I wanted to do one of her makeup because her makeup was just so beautiful every single time, and then she would have like different concepts. And I know that her makeup was done by this makeup artist. I've been following his Instagram. It's called Rockael Beauty. Rockael Beauty. Yeah, so he's been doing like a lot of celebrities, like Beyonce and Kardashians, like those celebrities who start the makeup trend. So I know that he's been doing her makeup during this concert. I kind of noticed that like her makeup is actually pretty neutral most of the time. It just accentuates like her natural beauty, and it goes well along with her, whatever concept she has at the moment with the clothing. But yeah, most of the time neutral color, maybe with like sparkles, but not like crazy splendid, like crazy like eyeliner or very strong color or anything like that. I mean, sometimes she would have more strong concept with specific colors when she has like a certain dress that has like strong color as well, like green dress or like red, then her makeup would change a little bit, like a little far away from neutral, but still like her makeup mostly stays neutral. It still shows her natural feature, which I really love because she's a beautiful woman. I was in the fence of doing like one of her just neutral makeup, but then between that and there was one makeup that was done for a concert in Toronto, and I decided to do the one that's done for the concert in Toronto, which was kind of like Barbie-ish, but nothing pink though. I could see that they used like pastel colors on her face, so kind of like dreamy, mermaidish look. They used some mint color with sparkles on her eyes and peach cheek, maybe a little bit pastel peach, and just peachy nude color on her lips, and she just looked like a doll. That was really nice. And she was wearing this like, I think she was wearing this like silver kind of see-through gown, and she looked like a goddess. And that was it. I wanted to do that one. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm gonna get as close as possible, and this is just my interpretation. Hopefully I'll get really close for that minty mermaid Beyonce makeup look. I got a perfect eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This this is not new though. This came out a little while ago. This is their Cosmos eyeshadow palette. This is a Divine eyeshadow palette. This is like one of the series that came out after the new Uvo palette that I introduced before. I mean, the color is just so breathtaking. Look at these. Ooh. Oh gosh, I love this color. So this is the color I'm gonna use mainly today. This is called Super Cluster. It's like sky bluish, mint-ish. And I'm also gonna use this like pinkish, purplish color. And also this one. I mean, these are just divine. They're just so amazing. It was just so breathtaking. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. It just cursed me out because I broke her sister. This happened a week ago. And I don't know. I don't remember dropping it. I didn't really put any type of force or anything. One day I just opened it and it just happened. I think it's just these eyeshadows, especially the one has like shimmers in it. They are just so buttery. Because of that, they're just easy to break. So, and I also like read some reviews of people who order these eyeshadows online. Like they got the eyeshadow palettes all broken. So I really recommend you get this eyeshadow palette in the store in person instead of ordering it online. Because I feel like it can happen, you know? Like the delivery guy is just throwing this shit like here and there, and then you're just gonna get it like all broken, and it's like, oof. And, you know, she just told me. I'm gonna take care of this baby really well. So yeah, let's start this video. I already did my eyebrows. I have some breakouts going on. It's not even a breakout. I did some surgery. Yeah, that's how crazy I am. So I already primed my face. I already primed my eyes. So when I saw that picture of Beyonce, the first thing I noticed was, yeah, of course, that mint color that was so pretty. But then also at the same time, like that nose contour that was connected from her eyes, like under her eyebrows. That was really beautiful and cute. I want to establish that to begin with by using the Saie bronzing cream. You can use any bronzing cream, but I love this cream. I love this color. It's medium. And I'm going to use this flat foundation brush to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just establish that color. And then I could tell she used kind of like warm color instead of cool tone, which was really cute, I thought. This contour doesn't have to be perfect or precise because they're all going to be blended at the end of the makeup process. And I'm going to bring it here. I've seen some makeup artists doing like underpainting using this kind of like underpainting technique, and I found it pretty interesting. So I've recently tried using the techniques, and they're pretty fun. So you use like this type of contour product and concealer before you use foundation. And what's beneficial from this technique is that you get to use less product at the end. So I find this pretty good for like natural, less cakey makeup look. Yeah, and then we're going to move on to the eyeshadow part. Like I said, I already used my eye primer. So first in my crease, I'm going to use this warm brown color from the eyeshadow palette using my dome brush, because that's what Beyonce had on in her crease, was just kind of like warm brown color. I might be wrong, but I found this look kind of easy to achieve, but who knows, I might be wrong. And I also use the color on my lower lash line, mainly on the outer corner, because we're going to apply other color on the inner corner. I couldn't tell much about what was going on her under the eyes, because I couldn't really find her like closed up picture. One picture that I found, like she was like this, so I couldn't really see what was going on under the eyes. I could see though something was going on like far away, some sparkle or some green color going on like on the inner corner here. So that's what I'm gonna do, definitely. But yeah, this looks good. And then finally we're gonna finally use some mint on the lid. This stuff is optional. I just wanna put on some base under the eyeshadow Super Cluster from the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow. So for that, I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics foil eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this color for that, just as base. Alright, finally, we're going to use this Super Cluster from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But before we do that, to really maximize the sparkles in the eyeshadow, I'm going to spritz some Urban Decay setting spray onto my brush. Wet it, and then get that eyeshadow on my brush and pat. Okay, that's very, very blue. Ooh. And I can see that it's giving my lid like a lot of dimension. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah. But that's just blue. But what I see on her picture is that like she has like a lot of iridescent sparkles going on, like blue, pink, purple, green, all of that good stuff. So you know what, I'm going to mix some of the other color, like this Quasar, which is like green, and Supernova, which is like pink and purple, Orion, maybe Sun too. I'm gonna get all of them. I'm gonna deep these brushes into all of them and see what we can get. And then I could tell like she's bringing that mint color all the way to the inner corner, so I'm gonna do that as well. Wow, I feel like I should start singing Under the Sea. I don't see much of the iridescent sparkles though. That's one thing I'm not super satisfied with right now. Yeah, I could see that like she has like iridescent sparkles like all over up to her eyebrows, but I don't know what they used. It must have been like a diamond powder kind of thing, like, you know, from Makeup Forever, some sort of like pigment. Do I have any pigment like that? But for now, I'm just going to blend the edges because right now I see the pretty harsh edge and I want to get rid of that. Under the eyes, I could see that she has this kind of like greenish, yellowish shimmer going on. So I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use this yellow color. Kind of like pastel yellow color. And over that, I'm going to also use the same eyeshadow we used earlier, the Quasar, this green one, to make it more pop. And then, before we figure out the sparkles, let's do the eyeliner. So the eyeliner, like I said, she doesn't have like any like strong eyeliner that would change her eye shape or the natural feature or anything like that. She only has like this like just straight line. It doesn't even come all the way in. It just start from like outer corner somewhere and then it just go pretty long though. It ends about like where her eyebrow ends. So they kind of meet each other. I wish I have a gel eyeliner for doing that, but I don't have it. I only have eye pencil and liquid eyeliner, which is very unforgiving. So I'm just going to like roughly draw a line with my MAC pencil eyeliner and an angled brush, and then over that I'm gonna use my liquid eyeliner. Just gonna start from outer corner, and for some reason her eyeline doesn't start from like the very end. It starts from like a little above that. It's almost like this. Just gonna make it a little thicker. I think this is alright. Don't worry about making mistakes. You can always fix it with concealer. Okay, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever diamond powder. This is just like regular white pigment. I wish I have something more iridescent that has like different colors of sparkles just going to use this to make this look more, you know. Just gonna have some excess. Yeah, I like that. And still I don't get the sparkly vibe. So I have this like glitters that I got years ago from NYX, and I'm really on the fence about using it because this is very old-fashioned things to do, and I don't really want to mess this look up by using a wrong product because this is for Beyonce. It's this one. You can see the different colors of sparkles, but I don't know because these are like big chunks. That's not what's on her. Right now I'm just experimenting here like a crazy person. I just wet my finger and then I just use this Supernova in Orion color. I just tap those colors up to my eyebrows, and I don't know, I don't hate it. It's not exactly the vibe that she has. Okay, I went ahead and applied a little bit of mascara, and I saw her eyelashes and it seemed like, well, most of her looks seems focused on her outer corner when it comes to the eyelashes, but on this look particular, it seems like she had eyelashes like falsies on like all of her eyes. I think I'm gonna use this from Ardell Fall Mink 810. These eyelashes are really for the stage. I wouldn't be wearing them in any occasion else. You know what? I'm going to try that glitter just a little bit. I'm gonna use the glue from NYX. Wish me luck. Just a little bit in the back of my hand. Apply the glue a little bit all over my eyelid and even above the crease. And then I don't know if they still sell this. I got this like a long time ago. I'm just gonna get just a little bit. Oh shit, not too much. You see the glitter? Not too much. Okay, this is it. I'm not gonna do anymore. I did my best. I did my best. And last thing that I'm gonna do for the eyes, I'm gonna use the Stila liquid eyeliner to really set the line with the pencil liner. I elongate it even more towards the end of my eyebrows. I think I'm gonna say yes, and let's move on to the skin. Recently I got a new product from Stila, which has been my lifesaver. If you have been watching my video, I've been struggling with covering my dark circles. This NARS concealer has been a wonderful company for me, this jar, but I couldn't avoid looking dry under my eyes. Like later during the day, I was just really struggling, like, what should I do? What should I do? And I decided to use color corrector so that I can use less product, less concealer. And color corrector, let me tell you, it was very hard to find in Korea. I guess a lot of people don't use color corrector, and the one color corrector that was famous from Bobbi Brown, that one I could find in department store, and I went to try it, but I don't know what it is. I went there and I tried it out, color correct first, and then their concealer, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it was the application or the applicator. She gave it to me. I used the color corrector and then you use concealer over it, and then everything was just gone. My dark circle was just like peekaboo. I'm still here. Like what? And it's Bobbi Brown, so it's not cheap. So I was like, what the heck is happening? I'm not buying this. I don't know. It must be famous for a reason. Maybe I didn't apply correctly. Other than that, the other corrector that I could find was this brand Stila. The packaging is so cute. They have multiple color, so it's even better. And they had like instruction. So like peach color is for like blue, purple, under eye circles. The green is for redness, and the yellow is for also purple and brown, like hyperpigmentation and dark spots. The orange color is also for the under eye dark circles, but for like darker skin tone. And these powders are so good as well. So these are cream products and they're powder. Yeah, so absolutely love this. I don't know why people are not talking about this. I normally use the peach one or the orange one or the yellow one. The orange one, a lot of people are afraid of using it, I guess, because it's just so like, what the heck is going on? But you will see, this will just be blended with other products and you won't even notice it at the end of the makeup. After everything is just done and blended, you won't even see it. I used the dark orange one first, and then now I'm using the light yellow one. I feel like I finally cracked the code. I'm so happy. For concealer, I'm going to use that Shiseido concealer because I use color corrector. I don't have to use a concealer that has so much coverage anymore, which is awesome. But still, I'm gonna keep using the NARS concealer because this is just the love of my life. Now, concealer. I used to use a whole lot of products, but not anymore. I'm gonna use just a little bit. I'm going to use a fluffy dome brush, not the beauty blender anymore, and just really gently tap 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 the concealer. Don't sweep it, just really gently pat. Doing an awesome job to my dark circle using just minimum amount of concealer, which is awesome. And you have some like orange coming down, that's okay, it's going to be all blended later on, don't worry about it at all. And we're going to set the concealer later. Extra step, this is Chacha tint from Benefit. I'm gonna use a brush for this because she has like peachy, very pretty peachy cheek. Yeah, turn off the light of my room, see if this is better lighting. I'm gonna go back to the Saie bronzing cream, bronze the rest of my face. Mind you, I didn't use foundation yet. And then from here, you can use just teeny tiny amount of foundation to just kind of blend the edges, the blush, and the bronzer and everything. I'm gonna use this NARS foundation. Just one pump. Just one pump. No, two. Two pumps. And the Gucci highlighter. I don't know why some people just praise the packaging of this product, because I hate it. But whatever. So I'm gonna mix this too. I use my beauty blender. If you feel like your bronzer sort of all just blended away, you can apply just a little more. And I'm gonna use this powder, So Good, to set the concealer under my eyes. Make sure there's no crease though before you set it. Not so much. Just really pat. Always just pat. No rub. No rubbing. And not too much powder, not too little powder. You gotta find that moderation yourself. That's the hardest part actually. That's the main point. Because too much powder is going to make your under eye look dry. Too less, your concealer or the cream products are gonna move around. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that powder bronzer because you know this is for a concert. So it's really important to set all these like cream products. I'm gonna use this Physicians Formula bronzing powder. It has a warm color we need. I'm gonna use some blush as well with powder blush. Let's use this Milani Luminoso. It's just pretty peach. And then the lips. I can tell she got some contour going on above her lips and below the lower lip. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use this MAC Strip Down Lip Pencil for doing that. Let me get close to you. It's like creating shadow, like overlining at the center of your lips. And then right here, you see the shadow? That's where you wanna, like so. This is going to make your lips look fuller. Yeah. Look like I have big ass lips. And she has a peachy nude lip color. I think this MAC Pure Zen is perfect color. Oh my god. Like so. And for highlighter, she got very subtle highlighter going on. So just gonna use this good old Wet n Wild highlighter. This thing. Over here. Oh, so pretty. I mean, pretend you don't see this. Let me see her picture before I finish this. The sparkle is a little bit different from what she has, but I think it came out pretty okay. I think it came out similar, and also even if it's not similar, let's say, still like overall very pretty makeup look, and I like it. Satisfied. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you like this one, and let me know if you want me to do any type of makeup look, any type of specific makeup look you want me to do. Try to recreate. I think this is really fun, like recreating someone's makeup look, even though it's really difficult to do it without knowing what they used exactly and stuff like that. But still, like, it was really fun, and I like how it came out. Hope you like it too. I'll see you guys next time. They feel away. Oh wow. Papa would never take. They feel away. Oh wow.